Hey guys, so a couple of things this week have brought me to this video, and I took my glasses off because the glare was on them and I didn't want that aggravating everybody. So I was mowing the yard this evening and got to thinking about a lot of things and talking to God, and probably out loud sometimes, and my neighbors sort of be pretty used to that, so but anyway, it got me thinking about some stuff, and for those of you who know, we have the Anne and Bren Show. Ann Stuffle and I do some videos as the church ladies' characters, and just our little effort at Christian comedy, I guess you'd say. I don't know. It's just us being us. But anyway, we did a video this past week about something that actually happened at our store. One of our associates was confronted with an issue from a customer. She was not being so nice about the fact that someone else was buying 2 Lysol sprays. So we kind of put our own flair on that, and we did a video, and you know, it's had like 150,000 views or something, and I think 149,995 of them, I think, liked it, thought it was funny. But there was those 2 or 3 that I guess just don't get it, and that's okay. But I'm getting off track here, but anyway, it got me to thinking, because a few of those people made some pretty nasty comments, because in the video, I pretended to call 911, and so this one particular lady commented and said that where she came from, she was calling us rats for calling 911. Now, I'm flattered that we obviously was pretending well enough that she thought we was serious. But we've had this happen, you know, several times, because not everybody's going to get what we do, and we don't debate nothing on the show. I mean, we let people make their comments, but we don't debate with them, and we don't allow others to debate either. We'll just, you know, delete them. But anyway, I was reading through some of the comments, and I thought, how could you not get? I get it. The virus, this whole virus thing is a very serious thing. It is. We would never ever make fun of that, but we're just trying to get through it, okay? And we're trying to put a little humor into people's everyday lives, to just get through it. But I went to some of those folks' Facebook pages and just looked on their pages, and it got me thinking, because some of their pages was all about church, and all about their faith, and all about just all Christian. And yet they would come on our page and comment some pretty nasty stuff. And I thought, really? Well, it got me thinking. And I thought, this whole pandemic with the virus immediately got everybody's attention, as well it should have, okay? It is serious. And I thought, how did we get the whole country's attention so quick with this virus? Put them into complete panic mode. But yet we've got loved ones and friends that are dying every day and going to hell. And we've not been the least bit concerned as a nation about that. And I thought, why is that? And then I got to thinking about those comments that some people had made on our page, and how they portrayed to live a Christian life, and yet didn't make comments that would lead you to think they did. And we're all guilty of having bad days. Don't get me wrong. We are. But my point is, people believe in things that they can see. People believe so quickly in the virus because they see results of it. They see people getting sick with it. They unfortunately see people dying with it. And so, yes, they believe it. They see it. So as Christians, I can't help but say, how do we show what we need to show them in a better way? How do I show them in a better way? How do I make heaven and hell real enough so that a lost person will be afraid to lay down tonight, afraid of going to hell? How do I do that? I think, especially now, but we've always needed to step it up, but especially now, we've got to step it up. I think God is saying, wake up, to the whole world, but to Christians as well. I think he's really speaking right now, and as well should be. It's time that we quit playing church, and it's time that, and I'm speaking for myself too, don't get me wrong, but it's time that we quit portraying ourselves as one thing and living as another. It's time that we start figuring out how we can show the world the simplicity of salvation and the importance of salvation. The world needs it now more than ever. So I challenge each of you to look in your hearts, to think about the life you're living, to think about the influence that you are in somebody's life, the impact that you're making in somebody's life. Think about the example you're setting for your kids, for your grandkids, for your neighbor. Are you making your parents proud? Search your heart. Figure out what you can do to make your neighbor want to come to church, to make them see the severity in dying and going to hell, that it is eternal. It's forever. I challenge you tonight. I challenge you to step it up and to make your life for Christ visible enough that people will believe it. Love y'all.